Hey everybody, good morning and thank you for being here. We're here to talk about Justin this morning and some of the issues that we've had some concerns about and what we're going to do for him. Let's really quickly just do some introductions so everybody knows each other, and then we'll go ahead and dive right in. I'm Mr. Castillo. I'm the school psychologist here at our school.
And I'm Ms. Justice. I'm Justin's teacher.
I'm Amber Brundage. I'm Justin's mom.
I'm Miss March. I am the reading coach here.
I'm Mr. Stockslager. I'm the special education teacher.
All right, thank you all for introducing yourselves. Now that we know who we all are and have gotten to know each other, let's go ahead and get started. So we're here to talk about Justin. Miss Justice, we'll start with you. Talk just a little bit about what you're concerned about.
Yeah, Justin's just really low, and we can't seem to remember, remember what he reads or answer questions about what he reads.
Okay.
Reads slowly, doesn't really enjoy it very much.
Okay, so he's low in reading, struggling a little bit with reading, not liking it too much.
Correct.
Okay. Miss Brundage, what are you seeing at home?
Well, he tells me he does his homework a lot before I ever get home, but when I do try to get him to sit and read, he doesn't like it. He is slow, and he often tries to avoid it.
Okay. So sounds like you're seeing some similar stuff there about avoiding it, and from what you can tell, he's struggling a little bit with reading and not necessarily doing everything he's being asked to do. Okay. So sounds like our concern then is reading. Okay. All right. And I think I heard comprehension in what you were saying, or maybe not. I just assumed with second graders, but
Yeah, definitely seeing some lower scores for Justin.
Okay.
In the area of comprehension.
Okay. Does that seem like what a good thing for us to focus on then, reading comprehension?
It's very important.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do we know about his reading comprehension so far? I know that we usually do iReady at the school. What do we have in terms of the data?
375 is his current score.
Okay. 375 is his current score. All right. Where is he supposed to be right now?
In the beginning of grade 2, 475 is the scale score that early second grade.
Okay. All right. So these are our scale scores. So that looks like we've got about 100 difference between where he is now and where he needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're going to focus on reading comprehension. We definitely know we've got a difference between where we need him to be and where he currently is. Any questions before we try to figure out why he might be struggling with reading comprehension? Okay. All right. So why do we think he's struggling? What reasons can we come up with?
He tends to want to rush through his work really quick.
So he rushes through work.
Makes a lot of mistakes.
Okay. And makes mistakes. Got it. What else?
How's his attention in class?
I think he just has a very short attention span.
All right.
And he often, he complains of being bored, so I think he's bored a lot.
Is there, just from what you've been saying and what you've been saying at home, it sounds like maybe he's not motivated?
Justin's never liked to read.
Okay.
Never wanted to sit and do it. Never didn't enjoy it.
Okay. What else?
Based on what Miss Justice and Miss Brundage said, it sounds like slowly reading through words might have some phonics or decoding skill deficits.
Okay.
I do notice he stumbles a lot when I can get him to read.
Okay, so far I've got rush flashes through works and make mistakes, short attention span, he's bored with the work or lacks some motivation, and phonics deficits or stumbles. And I think I heard that from a few folks. Can you rewrite that so somebody can read it? Wes?
Can't think of
That's all I have.
How often are you able to read with him at home?
Not that often. I mean, he really doesn't like it. He fights me on it. So maybe once a week.
Seems like we're maybe out of ideas. Anything else that might be?
Other than maybe just he won't do his homework.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've added that one to the list. We've got some ideas now of what might be contributing to the reading comprehension issues we were talking about. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do differently so that we can improve his reading comprehension?
One of the things we talked about was perhaps having some skill deficits in phonics. I have a small group that meets 3 days a week. That's a group of first and second graders, and we focus on phonics and decoding. We have some room for Justin if that would work with this class schedule and be okay with Mom.
When do you meet?
3 days a week towards the end of the day. It's usually as students are getting ready for the bus, so we meet for about 30 minutes at the end of the day.
Okay, all right, I think that'll work.
All right, so I'm writing down small group phonics, focused on phonics. Let me start over. All right, so small phonics group for first and second graders. Did you say?
It's mainly comprised of just based on the skills first and second graders.
All right, and Mr. Stockslager, you run that group, and you
Yes.
said there's room. Seemed like that worked, Mom and Ms. Justice, for you all. And when did you say you did that?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2:30.
Okay, and how long is it?
30 minutes?
Okay, so it'll go until 3 p.m.
Mhm.
All right. So seems like we've got a plan for getting him some additional support. Anything else that we need to talk about or plan for to make sure that we're addressing Justin's reading comprehension?
Is there anything that we can do, Miss March or myself or Miss Justice, to support at home? I know we have some books here that he might be able to take out that are more on his reading level, so maybe some like kindergarten or first grade level books, and it might make it easier to get him to read a couple days a week.
Sure, I can try that.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna read. I'm gonna say material. I guess would be matched to his level at home, and that's gonna be Ms. B. You said you can try that. Ms. Brundage, I just don't want to write all of that out if that's okay. And something to do it at home every night?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Are we ready to figure out how we're going to monitor progress?
Sounds good.
Okay. So basically, we need to figure out whether what we're going to do is improving his reading comprehension. So how will we know? What data will we collect?
On the Friday of each week, I work on collect some phonics progress monitoring probes with each of the students in the group. So once a week.
Okay. So you do a phonics assessment, Mr. S, and then you said one time a week?
Yeah, every week on Friday.
On Friday, okay. What do we think?
Good.
That's good.
Okay. So unless there's anything else, I think we're good for the day. When do we want to meet again?
I think we'd want to give at least a couple weeks to have Mrs. Brundage and myself work on some of the intervention plans, maybe 4 weeks.
4 weeks it is. Work for everybody else? I guess I should have checked for that first.
Sounds good.
All right. All right, so I think we've got a good plan here. We'll check in 4 weeks, and we'll see how he's doing.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.